Alright, so Chandler has been, kind of released on Grand Cross in story mode. Just like, we had the early preview of Sariel and Tarmiel beforehand. And we also had an early preview of, Indra, Monspeed, and Dariari as well. They haven't released in game yet. It's good to take a look at the model and see what movements Chandler has. We can't really confirm exactly what he would do, but we do know that he does have a full counter card, which is good. I'm just playing story here because I want to show how his model looks. It looks really good. I think that they've been doing really good, especially with story mode recently. Like a lot of shadows and stuff on the characters, and just in general, story mode has looked really good in the past few chapters. I think ever since chapter 13, it's when they started to look really good. But let's get into battle. Let's take a look at his movements. Let's go here. Already played the chapter. I'm just gonna go with two characters because you want to see him attacking. This is cutting. It looks really cool. It's just kind of funny. His movements, though, won't necessarily be the same as when he comes out. Again, we saw Saura and Tarmiel had completely different moves, but the animation's still the same. And one thing that changed was Tarmiel, he had a blue card on story mode, but of course it became a stance. But in this case, I highly doubt that it will become a blue card. This should remain a stance. And this right here is of course a debuff card. But I'm thinking that maybe this will become an attack card. It could be. Who knows? Oh, I need to bring someone else too. I need to bring like an Elizabeth. I can bring Leslie this one. Let's just go. He looks really good in game. I think that they did a good job with his movements. I've already seen his ultimate and everything, and I think it looks really good. Look at him. Look at him. This could be an absolutely amazing buff for Assault Mode Meliodas, by the way. Let's enable ultimate up. Okay. His first attack, Dragon Claw, and he applies the Ignite right there. But again, just because he applies Ignite here doesn't mean that he will apply Ignite. Yeah, that's the counter. That he will apply Ignite when he comes out. Just like, Tarmiel and Sariel, they had completely different cards. But his ultimate was a triple damage against debuffed enemies. So, weak point. I was gonna say weakness, because that was the name we had before Global came out. Weak point, but again, could be a different ultimate. His stance looks to be the same as Denzo, where he applies corrosion on the enemy. But again, this could be very well changed. I hope they give him something like Astarosis stance, where it becomes, Taunt, because Taunt would be amazing. You just replace Droll on the Assault Melee team for this guy, and you're good to go. Is this a commandment? No, it's just should be a passive, right? I was like, this is a commandment? No, it should be like his passive or something. Give me a second, I'm gonna try to translate this. His passive is reduces damage received by demons by 20%, which again, no way in hell will be his real passive. Just because I believe Sariel's passive was completely different as well when he was in story mode. He should be like a demon support or something like that, just to help Assault Melee. I would love that. But let's just attack him and see the animation for the counter. I hope we don't kill him with Escaner. Full counter. And you can see he still has the stance. It's not like, counter melee where he gets attacked once and he loses the stance. The stance is until the remainder of the turn. In this case for 2 turns, and then he applies the corrosion and does damage. Now his ultimate. Really cool. His ultimate is really cool. Dragon Claw. Yeah, I lost this one, but it's okay. I was playing just to see his animations. Let's keep attacking. He might kill me with the ultimate, with the counters, I mean, but that's okay. Full counter. And then he should lifesteal a little bit. No? Okay. Interesting. Let me actually do a quick Lagon Kuro. I want to do like a quick translation of his counter, but again, I don't believe this will be the same counter. But I think this is the same counter card as Denzo. Give me a second. Yeah, same card as Denzo. When attacked, apply corrosion of 30. This is also 30. Wait, did they just put the same card twice for level 2 and 3? Okay, this is bugged, I guess. This is 20. It should be 25, maybe? Or only one turn 30? I don't know. This is literally the same card as level 2 and 3. But yeah, same counter card as Denzo. Denzo's actually not that bad, by the way. His counter card works pretty decent in PvE. Just PvP is not very good. So we're gonna... Oh, he loses his walk stick thingy. I forgot the name. Sorry. You know, we're gonna have to hope that they do change it, because that kind of counter is not very good for PvP. But regardless. Now, there is, of course, the other mode for him. We did not get a chance at actually looking at his abilities, but here in story, we do see him in the cinematic, and also, it's gonna be a fight in the next chapter. They really cucked us because it cuts exactly where the fight against transformed Chandler would be. So literally in the next chapter, as soon as the next chapter comes out, the first fight will be against transformed Chandler. So we're gonna look at his movements right there. But as of right now, all we know is that he's there, you know? He exists. Yeah. So he's gonna transform. And this leaves me to question, is he gonna be a transforming unit? Because we already see his next mode already, even before his base form releases. They could easily milk this into 2 units, you know? Base Chandler, release first, and then a long time from now, transform Chandler. They could easily milk this into 2 units, or they could make it a transformation unit. I think a transformation unit would be nice. If they make a good transformation unit, if they make it so his ultimate does damage, right, and then it also transforms him, that would be amazing. I think he could be a very good unit, and as you can see, literally the next fight, because when you actually do story, it literally has Chandler in the map there, and you can walk towards him and talk to him. I don't know if you can talk to him, but you can walk towards him, but you just can't fight him. So, literally next chapter we're gonna see his gameplay. But yeah, this is Chandler. No Cusack info yet, but again, next chapter we should also see Cusack, and that should be also pretty cool. We should get them very soon, honestly. You know, Tarmi and Sario didn't release too much after they released in story, but I would say that I'm expecting the next update that we're gonna get should be the Stranger Things collab, and then a new Holy War festival, and then, you know, after that, you know, in over a month, like a month and 2 weeks from now, maybe we might get Chandler and Cusack. We'll see. I'm hoping that they'll be very good. I'm hoping that they're gonna be very good support for Assault Melee. Assault Melee is a unit I really like. I really like his animations. I really like his voice lines, everything about him. He just doesn't see much play because his team is not very good. He doesn't have many units to run with. So more demons would be fantastic for Assault Mode Meliodas. This is what I'm praying for. Some Assault Meliodas support. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and excited to see what comes out from this unit.